Your anger?
My name. My name.
Your name? Well, this is your name, though. This is who you are. This is Psalms 135. If you're going to take a picture, you need to take a picture of this.
My phone is dead.
This is Psalms 135 and 15. It says, the idols of the heathen are silver and gold, the work of man's hands. They have mouths, but they speak not.
Can you move your finger and look at the
Eyes
rest of that?
have they, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Neither is there any breath in their mouths. They that make them are like unto them. So is everyone that trusteth in them. So what? They're fake. That's what that's saying. Right? Right? This is I don't want to read that yet. So you understand that we went into slavery, right? That these people went into slavery on this side, right? From the Negroes all the way down to the Mexicans.
Yeah,
Right?
so I understand they went to slavery.
You know why they went into slavery? Why would anybody, why would the Most High put his chosen people into slavery? If I'm saying that the chosen people are in slavery right now, why is that? Right? Let me get it for you real quick.
And then, you know, like, the reason why you see it, why would you say that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you know what I'm saying? You know, actually find a home, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to find, and then turn around and paint. I'm talking to the person within you. And try to paint my trees green.
What in the world are you talking about? Like what? Really, what are you talking about?
And like my water's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, something different. Unless, you know what I'm saying, it was a sin to do it.
Speak to me like you speaking to a man. Speak loud so I can hear you. All right? And the trees, they're brown. They're brown.
Pine trees are brown, but the blooming on it is green.
What in the world are you talking about? You don't have any understanding. Right? You don't. It's sad. Really.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad.
This is Baruch 4 and 6. It says, ye were sold. This is talking about the Israelites. Let me start at 4. Baruch 4 and 4. O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to the Heavenly Father are made known unto us. Right? And that's knowing our nationality, knowing the judgments, the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. It says, be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. So the remembrance of Israel, right? That's the remnant of Israel that's going to come back to this word. It says, ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction. So that's why we're in captivity, right? It's not for us to be destroyed, but because you moved God to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies, right? That's why, because what? We were worshiping those idols. The nation of Israel fell off because they were worshiping idols. Now is the time when we're coming back, right? And we're going to take control of this whole planet, right? The Negro, the West Indians, the Haitians, the Dominicans, the Guatemalans, to the Panamanians, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, the Native American Indians, the Seminole Indians, Argentinians, the people in Chile, the Colombians, to Uruguay, right? The Mexicans. All these people, they're going to take over the planet Earth, and they're going to put all of them, the rest of the people, into slavery, right? Starting off with the Son of the Most High, Yahawashi, right? I'm guessing.
I have a son named Cody, and he don't even go into the Word of Heaven.
You're saying this is the Word of Heaven?
I'm just saying he doesn't.
This is Psalms 2 and 8. It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Right? So that's what the Israelites are going to get, starting off with the Son of the Most High. Right? And let me tell you this, right? Before you do this, and I hope after this you walk away and stuff too. You got some heavy demons on you, right? And those demons are going to cause you to get destroyed. The only way to get out of them demons is coming back to the truth, right? And what it says that we were sometimes in darkness, we cast those demons off already, right? And we came into this truth, and now we understand what's going on. We know what reality is. What you're saying, that's not in reality, right? You're talking like you're from a whole different planet. That's how you sound. You're from a whole different planet, and the laws of this world don't even go with you. You know, because of those demons that are on your mind, right? Let me get one more precept for you, and I'll let you leave. This is Sirach 25 and 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart. That's the plague of the mind. And that's what plague is on you right now.
Here, I'm putting this
Right?
plague right here.
It says, and what? You don't even know that that's a herb, right? That's a herb, right? That's weed?
No.
That's tobacco?
Tobacco.
That's on some whole other stuff, right? It says, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, right? The plague of the heart is when them demons are attacking you. And the reason why they're attacking you is because you're in this flesh. You're not in your spiritual body. You're in this flesh, and you can be confused, right?
Or you can be distracted.
You can be distracted, exactly. That's a demon, right? A demon distracts you. You feel me? That's a distraction, right? And that's destroying your flesh, right? Because that's what these demons want. They want control over your flesh, right?
You know the fork, the pitchfork.
Yeah.
You know the pitchfork.
Yeah.
The devil's fork.
That's what they just put that with it, you know? They just put it with it, right? There's no real power in that. You feel me? Where are you getting at?
History.
Well, this is history. That you are the nation of Israel. You're from the nation of Israel. I guess you would be a Gadite.
I'm gonna go buy it. I'm gonna go buy it.
You gonna buy this word?
I'm going to buy that word.
Right?
I seen another guy trying to preach on Israel.
Mm-hmm.
He said he had a cross on his, he was wearing like a white wrist.
He had a cross on? The cross is not, that goes back to the Babylonian Empire, right? We don't associate with the cross. right? So whatever that was that he probably confused. He doesn't know what's going on, right?
He was preaching
with this sign too.
With it was 2 Negroes, 2 black people.
When was this?
Maybe 5 days ago.
Was he right here? There was like a lot of signs on the floor.
I was walking to Burger King. Or before I went to Burger King, I had saw him.
Okay. Was he speaking like of Jesus or something like that?
Oh yeah. I told him that I was still Satan. I worked the field. He's like, he's like, no, we're the children of God. I ain't gonna Ray, let's say that it was him. He just said that he stands for the 12 tribes or 12 nations of Israel.
Well, I don't know. Maybe if he's deep into this truth, I don't know if he put a curse on you or not. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you're saying that you're gonna start going by this and going by this understanding,
I'm gonna go by it until there's another judgment.
Okay. There's not gonna be another judgment, but I mean that means you'll have to endure unto the end, right? This is Romans. This is Romans 11 verse 7. It says, "What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded." So what? Not everybody of the nation of Israel is going to get this word. Only the elect, the best fruit, is going to get this word, right? And they're going to go by this word, right? And the Most High is going to give them that understanding of these scriptures, right? And it's not hard. We got what you say you saw a camp, but we out here all the time, right? So you can easily, like you said, we're giving you these answers, right? So if you was gonna go by this, it's not that hard. The devil ain't gonna give you anything. The Most High gives the increase, right? So if he wanted to give you food, he will give you food, right? You guys, are you do you have some place to go and stuff like that?
I mean, not really.
See, this is how destroyed our people are. You see
how sovereignty is. What you said was? What you said the word was?
When?
Surrender. No, sovereignty.
Oh, Sadish?
Sadish. That's how Sadish it is.
Yeah, that's how stupid it is. Yeah. It's
But
just,
I do got to go to Burger King though, because I want to get on some Wi-Fi, get on some internet. I don't know, somebody buys me.
and that's crazy. This whole land was the Native American Indians. That's what you are, right? So
I'm
what?
native Japanese Indian. I'm a devil saint from the kingdom of hell that goes by the tribe of Japanese and Native Indians.
But look how far.
My kids are demons.
Look how far you got with that, right? You're saying you don't have a place to go and such like that. You feel me? Because the Most High is gonna keep punishing you, like he said that. Let me get it one more time. The Most High is gonna keep punishing you because you're in this stuff. Do you want that? Or do you want to prosper? Right? This is Baruch 4 and 6. It says, "You were sold to the nations," right? This is our slavery, right? "Not for your destruction, but because you moved God to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies."
You know what's
Wait, let me keep reading. It says, "For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to God." Right? That's what you say you do. That's why he's punishing you. Right? So now when you're getting punished, you need to realize this is because I was worshiping Satan and doing these things, saying that my Japanese whatever. I can't even say it. Right?
You ever Ever heard of like Amp?
No, I don't.
So what's going on over here?
This is the Hebrew Israelites. Have you heard of this before? The Negro, Latino, and Native American are the biblical Israelites, right? And the Most High made us to follow it from our heritage, right? Let me read this too. Baruch 4 and 6, right? It says, "You were sold to the nation." So you know this is not talking about them fake Jews in the land of Israel. It says, "You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved God to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to God. Ye have forgotten the everlasting God that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you." Right? Because what? We are the chosen people, right? When 70 AD, when the siege of Jerusalem happened, and the Jews, they had to flee, right, from Roman persecution, they fled into Africa, right? And then when they fled into the four corners of the earth, mainly Africa, right, except for they were over here already in the Americas, like the Northern Kingdom from Simeon on down, they were already here in the Americans, right, through biblical prophecy, right? But then they got led onto slave ships, right, which was biblical prophecy too, right? The Negro,
what version?
Negro,
Is that the Bible you reading?
Haitian, yeah.
Oh, is it what version?
This is the King James version.
See, I worship hell. I worship
Right.
hell.
This is the confusion of our people, right? Didn't it just say because he was sacrificing unto devils and not to the Most High? This is why we're in this captivity, right?
Worship the devil?
I worship this. Without the blue.
And that's just straight confusion, right?
Like,
This
are
is,
y'all having a debate or something?
There's no debate with this truth. This is the truth, and what he's saying, that's folly.
There's no sellout. There wasn't no sale to begin with. I mean,
Okay, just look. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 15. It says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." So the Most High has cursed us. One of the curses is verse 68. "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt